happened the year before, the year 2000. This is the message to the stars. We have talked about this, what it means, the number system, the atoms of life, etc. The chemistry of the DNA, the size of the genome, but what is more important, and we have here at the end the presentation of the object they used to create this figure, and it's exactly what it was there the year before. Then I understood that they told us to be ready for that kind of dates. And from that year, 2001, I've been waiting always for what happens in the middle of August. All the figures are important to me, but for me, the most important are those who are there to be decoded. All of you remember this. I went there. I didn't find many scientists or many investigators in this field, and I stayed there for a week or so. Not too many people went. It was at the very end of the season. And as you know, this being decoded, this is the binary code again, with a clear message: beware with the bearers of the false presence and
the false promises?
And false promises. Much pain, but still time. Believe there is still good out there, and we oppose deception. The conduit is closing. The year after, I don't know if this is what represents the message for that year, because it was a very strange year, 2003. I don't know. But then in 2004, we had this. I explained is related to the long count calendar, to the Mayan calendar. Of 2012. As we know, 2012 is the end of the Mayan calendar. Why? Because at that time the solar system is going to pass in front of the center of the galaxy. It's the closest we can be every 25,000 years. And we will be aligned with the Milky Way. Can that create energy that is going to affect us? Probably. Nobody knows. It's all kinds of hypotheses. But then, what I predicted here a year ago that was going to happen. Pleasure. Thank you. And it happened. In August 9th and August 13, 2005, exactly what I was expecting to happen, it happened. We have two new messages with Mayan hieroglyphs.
Yes.
And I think this is very important, because now we have some dates. For the year 2012, and I will explain. Here we have, this is calling to the return of the plummet serpent. We found here the words Christ, Messiah, catastrophe, eclipse, and many others. There are real experts in Mexico working on this. At the center is life and God. This is pure Mayan. It appeared on August 13, the exact date of the beginning of the Mayan calendar in 3,114 years before Christ. This must be related to the end of the Mayan calendar and something that is going to happen in 2012. I don't believe in catastrophe. I don't believe the world is going to be destroyed. But something very important is going to happen. There are so many prophecies, even in the Bible, even the prophecies of Jesus. And then we have this, which is related to the Tzolk'in, the sacred calendar of the Mayan. The Mayan used this calendar to measure the cycles of one person. Our gestation lasts for 260 days. That's the time of this calendar, the sacred calendar, 260 days. They had two calendars, one sacred and one solar. You can see this is an amazing figure with so much information in here. It's like the Aztec calendar in here. Now let me explain you this. I can use both, but I had to use one. Okay, here is this half circle is the number, the day zero. The day zero is when the Pleiades, the Sun, and the Earth are joined together. And that's the 20th of May. Here in the middle, we have an eclipse, an annular eclipse, a partial eclipse of the sun. And this is going to happen exactly the 20th of May, 2012. And then we have the number 16 in here. 16 days later, after the eclipse, is going to be the transit of Venus in front of the sun. Now we have 4 times 13. 4 times 13 is 52. 52 is the new fire. Every 52 years, the sacred calendar and the solar calendar go to the same day, to the same start. That means that this is related to the new fire, the new eras that they celebrate every 52 years. And also we have here the number 20. And there were 13 months of 20 days in the Tzolk'in. All this proves that this is the Tzolk'in calendar. And we have these dates, the 20th of May, and we have also the 6th of June. We have 2 weeks. I don't know what it means, but we have to remember. And again, as I said, this is more or less saying it's going to be the return of Quetzalcoatl, of Kukulkan, of the Messiah. Something important. I don't know if it's related because both of them are so close together. Both of them appear. And this is the eclipse of May the 20th, 2012. It's going to be seen here, United States and Mexico too. Also in half of the world. Okay, then. Now, a very spectacular video recorded November 27th, 2005, by a man who has muscular dystrophy. He is prisoner in his room. All he has is a little window. And you cannot imagine what kind of videos he has recorded. Someday we have to make a recognition to this young kid who has been there for years, just along with his camera.